Par amour, par intérêt ou par erreur, la saison des mariages est officiellement ouverte, version cinéma. Les robes, les larmes, les fous rires et parfois les fuites en plein « je le veux ». Pour revivre les noces sur grand écran, on vous emmène dans un décor de rêve où la nature est taillée sur mesure pour le 7e art. Bienvenue à Hollywood, c'est en immersion C. L.A Confidentiel. Dans un univers hollywoodien où on le sait, tout s'achète et se construit, cette entreprise cultive un art très rare, celui de faire croire que la nature est venue toute seule depuis plus de 30 ans. Green Set, c'est là où nous sommes, et le paysagiste attitré d'Hollywood.
It's fun to come out here and see what our guys can build. I mean, sometimes I'm in awe to see what they can build. It's fascinating, it's beautiful.
There's been a lot of films and a lot of events that even want to use these around. There's some that could even be 20, 30 years old.
I've been coming here as a kid. I was actually a little bit scared of this place because there's so many faces. You have giant panthers up there staring down at you, giant mushrooms. You have all these animals and lively looking people, and it's probably one of my favorite places nowadays.
Chez les Campbell, Hollywood, c'est une histoire de famille, une dynastie de paysagistes née d'un rêve brisé. L'homme qui reçoit cet Oscar d'honneur est l'arrière-grand-père, son nom Hal Needham, une figure culte du cinéma. Quentin Tarantino s'en est même inspiré pour créer le personnage de Brad Pitt dans Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hal Needham, cascadeur de légende, doublure attitré de Burt Reynolds et réalisateur de nombreux films populaires, dont la saga Cours après moi, shérif. Dan Needham, son fils, a un temps rêvé de marcher dans les pas de son père avant de prendre une toute autre direction.
Dan tried to be a stuntman, and he told me a story they were out in Malibu rappelling on the mountain, and they were all out there practicing, and his dad showed up and just clipped on and jumped and then grabbed the rope and just walked by. And I think right then he realized if I'm not going to be as good as him, I'm not going to make it.
And then he switched to
doing greenery, doing greens for the movies.
Yeah. And this was how many years ago?
Well, it was 91, and I started here in 94. So I was 18 and dating his daughter, and I actually poured all this cement here.
You did?
Yeah, I started $5 an hour. It was minimum wage.
On les appelle paysagistes de cinéma, jardiniers de plateau ou encore spécialistes végétales du décor. Les greensmen sont des maillons essentiels dans la fabrication d'un film, d'une série télé ou, comme ici, sur le tournage en intérieur d'une publicité pour une célèbre marque de café.
The greensmen will come and either build trees, get trunks and add branches, or put a bunch of plants. So what they'll do is set up a plant, put a smaller one in front of it, and then we have plants that cover themselves like these. And then they would put this in front of them. So sometimes the plants on set are all in pots and you would never know it.
Paysagiste de cinéma, un métier de précision où chaque détail compte. Il faut savoir recréer la nature, mais aussi faire le lien entre les scènes. Un art discret, mais indispensable à la magie du cinéma. Impossible, par exemple, à moins d'être présent sur le plateau des Pirates des Caraïbes, de voir la différence entre les séquences tournées en extérieur à Hawaï et celles jugées trop dangereuses par Rob Marshall, tournées en studio. What I see here, these are real trees, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They go on a set and then what happened? They come back?
Yeah, usually whoever rents them or maintenance them, they'll water them and keep them alive. It's their responsibility. Once they leave us, it's their responsibility to take care of everything.
But you make sure that your plants come back, in a good shape, right?
Yeah, and if they don't, we charge them.
Chez Green Set, on fait pousser de l'illusion, mais jamais au détriment de la nature. Plus de 300 productions et toujours la même promesse. Recréer la nature sans jamais la trahir. Car ici, l'éco-responsabilité n'est pas une tendance, c'est une racine.
Right now we're in the pre-built trees area. This is where our guys come and build all of our trees. He is building a stock tree right now. So what he's doing is he's stapling silk bushes onto a dead trunk to make it look real. So ultimately, people want to have sets set up for, weeks on end to do multiple shoots. This is the perfect way that they're going to be able to get a live look instead of using live plants that have to constantly be watered and fertilized, and this is a lot easier for them to have constantly.
Once this comes back from an event or from a movie set, you can actually
do the reverse, you can take out the, you know?
Yes, it's called striking a tree. So you remove all of the silks off of it, you remove the branches, and they can be rebuilt and reused for something else. That's what they usually do. So it's very sustainable. We reuse them for years on end.
Alison, who would use tomatoes?
If they're doing a set and they need a farm, if they have a little pre-built garden in their apartment building, anything really. These would probably be on the front porch of like a windowsill. So these are all little separate plant boxes, and they would probably use it on like the front windowsill of like a kitchen for a scene. You know, I would think of like Desperate Housewives, how they have all of their box plants growing in the front yard. That's something that they would do that for. We do anything from like, we can create a tropical jungle. If you want a Japanese bonsai, we could do Japanese bonsais. It just depends on like what type of tree it is.
Pour Mémoire d'une geisha, Rob Marshall, le réalisateur, voulait faire défiler les 4 saisons en un seul mois de tournage. Alors quand le temps ne suit pas le scénario, il fait appel à Greenset. Dans cette scène tournée, non pas au Japon, mais dans un jardin botanique de Los Angeles, l'illusion est parfaite. La plupart des cerisiers en fleurs sont pourtant entièrement faux.
The trunk of it is real, and then these are fake flowers that we will staple onto them. And then we base it, so we can either put real sod or we do fake sod, kind of whatever the customer really wants. If they want a real look, kind of more of a cartoony look.
What type of texture for the leaves?
They're fabric.
Looks like cherry blossom are popular.
They're just elegant and they're timeless. They're beautiful. I mean, you could do something like this where it's white, and for a wedding, they were the area where the bride and groom stood under when they said their I do's. It's a beautiful white wedding.
I do. I know this pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains?
Qu'on y croit ou pas, le mariage reste une scène parfaite pour le cinéma. Un peu d'amour, beaucoup de complications. À Hollywood, c'est une formule magique qui fonctionne à tous les coups, surtout quand ça dérape juste avant le oui.
My darling, believe me. For me there is no one.
Oh, go back to your double wide and fry something.
I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer, babe. Say you love me too.
I am a Canadian. Yes, Canadian. With an expired visa, who is about to be deported.
Do you know why this movie is going to work in Europe?
Why?
Because you are natural.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, it's a good thing.
Thank you. I like my natural. They work for me. I wouldn't know what to do with a set of breasts. I mean, big ones. I mean, I have some, but really big ones, I wouldn't know what to do.
Décor somptueux ou fleurs en cascade, bouquet ou simple couronne, Greenset est toujours là pour sculpter la nature comme un chef opérateur sculpte sa lumière. Rien n'impressionne cette entreprise familiale, même pas ce mariage dans la comédie romantique Crazy Rich Asians où chaque détail crie la démesure. La scène a été tournée à Singapour, dans un ancien couvent.
We just did a job that basically recreated Disneyland, like the Disney castle, and had a moat that would go around it. So we built 26 stock trees. I think they're about 20 feet tall and about 15 feet wide. And so they're like huge, magnificent trees that you'd find in it like a Disney princess. You bring magic to life. You bring sets to life. You bring, Egypt to life here, Singapore to life here.
Et oui, Greenset, ce ne sont pas seulement des plantes et des décors végétaux. Il existe un autre département plus secret. À suivre, les trésors cachés de Greenset, protégés comme un coffre-fort par les frères Campbell.
C'était en 1993, The Wedding Banquet révélait le talent d'Ang Lee au monde entier. Succès critique, succès public, ce film sur, rappelons-le, le mariage, les traditions et l'identité posait déjà un regard unique sur le choc des cultures. Et bien plus de 30 ans plus tard, c'est un nouveau Wedding Banquet qui sort en salle chez nous ici aux États-Unis. Plus qu'un remake, c'est plutôt une relecture et cette fois, Ang Lee passe le relais.
Et c'est un Taïwano-américain comme Ang Lee qui est aux commandes de cette comédie romantique. Andrew Han reprend la structure du film original tout en la modernisant grâce à une sensibilité asiatique contemporaine et des thèmes en phase avec notre époque comme l'immigration, la parentalité, le choix de famille ou encore l'acceptation de soi.
My grandmother doesn't know I'm gay. You come out, they cut you off.
Le pitch. Un mariage arrangé, une carte verte en échange d'une fécondation in vitro, mais tout se complique avec une grand-mère coréenne qui veut absolument un banquet traditionnel.
It's this source of agitation and stress, but also a source of joy. And I don't think a movie has been that I don't know, literal in that sort of like celebration. It's like really, really, really beautiful.
Honey, I'm home.
Très bon casting avec deux belles surprises. Lily Gladstone à contre-emploi dans un registre léger qu'elle maîtrise avec beaucoup de finesse, et Bowen Yang, toujours aussi juste et percutant.
The film is about chosen families, so we wanted to cast great people who would play off each other, be generous, ad-lib, improv, you know.
할아버지 물론 네 결혼 기다리셔. 니들 다 바보야.
What did she say? She said we're dumb.
Depuis plus de 30 ans, Green Set transforme les plateaux de tournage en verger japonais ou en forêt tropicale. Et s'il faut ajouter l'accessoire qui fera la différence, cet objet improbable qu'on pensait introuvable, Green Set l'a déjà en stock.
This is warehouse 2. We have a lot of our statues, pillars, a lot of our more built and lively props, because you would use them as like a statue, or we have like real life looking lions, or we even have a 12-foot alligator that's just hanging on the side, whatever you really need to get everything to pop really well. This is like where you'd have it.
The future of the company, I really would like it to be a home for film students to come here and feel safe and learn more about the industry. So I'm actually working with a lot of film schools, LMU specifically, I'm working with to bring the students in so they can network with the studio professionals, so they can kind of like find a mentor maybe and learn a little bit more about the studios and the industry. So
you would be like a bridge between these students and the Hollywood studio.
I mean, it's right in their backyard. Well, might as well. You have Warner Brothers, you have us, you have everything in the backyard, you might as well utilize it, and I would love to be that place for them.
Et pour clore ce nouvel épisode de L.A Confidentiel, j'ajoute que la saison des mariages au cinéma n'est pas finie, au contraire, c'est tous les lundis et tout ce mois de juin sur notre chaîne CINÉ Emotion, l'occasion de voir ou de revoir toutes sortes de mariages, à l'italienne comme à l'anglaise. Nous étions chez Green Set, à la semaine prochaine pour une nouvelle immersion hollywoodienne. Bye.